I've come to learn quite a bit about Howison, and even to the point of, during a recent trip back to the East Coast, tracking down his boyhood home in Fredericksburg, Virginia. There is something about the people from the past and their stories, and looking at letters like those in the Oregon Historical Society that he wrote while he was at Fort Vancouver or while he was aboard the Shark. Something about those, there's that connection to the past that makes you that certainly intrigues me and provokes me to want to learn more, to want to learn what were some of the motivators behind Howison joining the Navy and coming out here and ending up here in the West. What are some of those push and pull factors? And oftentimes they're similar to those that we have personally, because the choices that we make and the directions that our lives take often are affected by some of these societal push and pull factors. And just trying to think what might have been some of those motivators for someone like Howison or the members of his crew helps me better understand the past and also helps me understand the present a little better.
So what about the cannon? What about the significance of the cannon?
Well, I think the cannons are especially significant. Anytime that you find a cannon in your community that's washed up on a beach, I think it's always kind of neat. You know, where did that cannon come from? What did it do? What's the story behind it? And I think as the research continues, we'll find out if what vessel perhaps that the cannon is associated with. But regardless, there's a connection here in Cannon Beach, because you have the name of the town here that is due largely to the cannons that were found on the beach. So I think it's especially significant. It's a way of identifying. It provides community identity here. It also connects to those cool stories, those universal stories that we may have learned as we were kids. And I can remember reading Treasure Island and other stories of adventure as a kid that involved pirates and ships and buried treasure and sunken cannons and things like that. And to find one here on a beach in Oregon is pretty significant, and it links us to that storied past. The Shark is connected to many of the world's seas, from the Caribbean to the Atlantic to the Mediterranean. It helped fight the slave trade off the coast of Africa, and then came to the Pacific. And in the Pacific, it knew ports of call up the coast of South America, and even what we know today as the United States in San Diego and the Hawaiian Islands as well. So the Shark is one of the vessels, I think, that was able to serve missions and reach ports of call throughout the world.